Hey everyone, welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me. So today's reading is what have the signs been telling you? For some of you, this could be referring to your dreams, especially if you have been having really vivid dreams. What are they trying to tell you? But I will be reading from the perspective of what are the signs trying to tell you. But you could be asking about dreams, all right? So there are 6 groups for you to choose from. Honestly, you could choose whichever groups are calling out to you, but my intention was to choose maybe one from the bottom group and one from the top. But honestly, you can pick as much as you want. So yeah, if you only want to pick from the top group, if you only want to pick from the bottom, do whatever feels right for you, okay? So what have the signs been trying to tell you? Okay, so we have 6 groups. We have group 1, the grey stone, group 2, the black and white stone, group 3, the heart-shaped stone. We also have group 4, the smaller clear quartz geode. We have group 5, the selenite crystal wand, and we have group 6, the clear quartz, but this one is a bit bigger. Okay, so group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you do want to take a moment to choose your group, go ahead, but I will see you in your readings. Hey, if you've chosen the first group, the grey stone, then this reading is for you. What have the signs or your dreams been telling you? All right, so we do have the 4 of Pentacles. We also have the Hierophant upright, and we also have the 7 of Cups, all cards in the upright position. So what have the signs been telling you? All right, so let me see. So it does feel like the 4 of Pentacles in this reading is referring to what you think you should be doing. You know, you could think that you should be saving, maybe penny pinching, not spending your money on things that aren't primarily a necessity for you. You could be thinking of hoarding, maybe holding on to as much wealth as possible. Maybe even possessions, like maybe some of you are holding on to certain possessions that you could benefit from letting go of, you know. And it feels like, this doesn't even feel like a knock on you at all. It feels like this mindset was necessary. It feels like this mindset and intention has served you well. But for some of you, just being asked to kind of reconsider how you kind of go about it, like not spending money on things that aren't necessities, but you're being asked to consider what the signs are trying to tell you, that it's okay to also spend on things that aren't necessarily a necessity, and kind of making more time for things that could be considered indulgent and fun. And for some of you here as well, please don't take this as like an offense in any way, but some of you could be being greedy in some capacity, and I don't even feel like greedy is the right word, but I just don't know how else like to explain it. But the signs, if you do resonate with that message, for some of you, it may not even be greedy. It could be like mean. But if that does resonate with you, the signs are trying to tell you to stop, I just can't tell in which capacity you're being greedy. I mean, this could be in terms of like self-fulfillment. Doing what feels right and makes sense for you. Maybe, I don't know if selfish is selfish. Maybe being a bit self-focused, so it could be in that regard. But the reason why that message is coming out is because the signs want you to stop, because this could end up impacting someone else negatively, someone that you actually really care about as well, and someone that you wouldn't want to hurt in a significant way, So that's why the signs are asking you to reconsider and stop with that But you could also end up draining yourself in the process too. So it feels like for this group, you could be overly controlling of yourself. This could be in terms of securing your stability. It could be in terms of your work. It could be in terms of you saving. Um, and the signs are actually trying to tell you to continue to save, but also find a nice balance with spending on the non-essentials as well. Yeah, so it feels like the signs are trying to tell you to, or encourage you actually to include fun, include self-care, maintenance in the budget. So if you are very financially conscious, just I don't know, the signs are trying to tell you you can find a way to make it work to budget for the necessities, but also a little luxury and indulgence as well, okay? And it feels like, the more free you are with your money, the more you will get in return. So like kind of like finding that nice flow with the universe of giving and receiving and just trying not to hold on to too much, especially in terms of like the energy that kind of creates and puts out there. So yeah, it feels like for this group, the signs are trying to tell you that the more you obsess over something, the more you push it away or the more you create conflict, even if that conflict only manifests internally. For some of you, maybe you're obsessing about being available, maybe emotionally available, whether you're being available enough, not available enough, or too available. Maybe for some of you, this could be referring to an investment, a new opportunity. And the signs aren't really telling you to like let it go, forget about it. No, they're trying to ask you to work through it. Don't ignore it, don't push it to the side. Instead, you're being encouraged to do what you can to change your perspective on the situation or whatever this could be referring to, you know? And it feels like the signs as well are trying to reassure you that you are in a secure position. It's also trying to tell you to release control of the situation. Could be in terms of work, a responsibility, expectations of yourself, someone else, or something else that or feel more intuitively. And in terms of the Hierophant as well, the signs are encouraging you not to embody that energy, believe it or not. Uh, like, no, continue being grounded and stuff, of course, but it feels like in another way. So it feels like for some of you, you could be seeking something more conventional, more traditional, whereas you're actually being encouraged to seek something more flexible, you know, because it will give you more options in the long run. You may be limiting yourself by choosing a traditional path, especially, I don't know, especially if the signs have been telling you or showing you that something more unconventional, but maybe I don't know if it's like fear holding on to, again, what is more traditional, but you're being asked to reconsider your perspective around that as well. So yeah, like the signs are trying to tell you to believe in yourself when it comes to overcoming your challenges. This could be referring to a difficult end, a potential upheaval. It feels like the signs really want you to feel comfortable with your current direction. Even if you do feel like it's again unconventional, like they want you to feel comfortable in that and know that you will be successful if you continue to believe in yourself and continue to believe in the path that you're currently on. But yeah, the signs are also trying to tell you to keep your options open, put action and clear intention behind those options too. Yeah, try not to put a limitation on yourself. Try not to put a limitation on your dreams as well. Okay. But yeah, that's all that's coming out though for the set of cards. So I don't know if you picked another group, if you picked another group with the tarot cards, or if you picked another group with the oracle cards. But if you have, I'll see you in that reading. And if not, I do hope this reading could resonate, be helpful. But take care of yourselves, all right? Bye. Hey, if you've chosen the second group, this reading is for you, the black and white-ish uh, stone. All right, so what cards do we have? So what are the signs trying to tell you? We have the Empress in the upright, we have the Two of Wands upright, and we also have the Hanged Bunny in the upright as well. Okay, so what are the signs trying to tell you? So what are the signs trying to tell you? All right, so for this group, it does feel like the signs are trying to tell you to be still, be easy, move slowly, and to be in like a more relaxed and slow moving energy, you know? And if you have been thinking of doing something creative, sorry, maybe taking on a creative job, the signs are, you know, this could be doing something creative in your own home, a project, professionally even. But whatever it is, you are being encouraged to move forward with that idea. You know, it feels like the ideas that you currently have, they're great. Okay, like the signs are telling you not to doubt it. It will bring you a lot of success. The only but that's coming through is to take your time, really. With the Two of Wands as well, the signs are trying to tell you to plan ahead. Think of everything that can go right. Think of everything that could potentially go wrong, just so that you are prepared in advance, you know, or you remove the risk entirely by kind of thinking about, you know, like a risk and assessment, really. So yeah, so yeah, the signs are trying to tell you to be confident. You know, if you already are confident, stay in that energy. But you're being encouraged as well to settle your mind, to work on any nerves that you may have if you do resonate with that message. If you have been thinking of doing something in terms of, like, I don't know, like beauty or health or self-care, the signs are encouraging you to go for it. If you are already doing something in that regard but maybe feel some type of way about it, don't. You know, if you've been feeling good or feeling good about something, the signs are trying to tell you that you should be feeling good about it. Maybe there's a part of you that thinks you shouldn't feel good about it. And the signs are trying to tell you to ignore that. You know, it's just not true. There's a lot of good things ahead for you, a wish fulfillment, a new start, a great idea or fave that takes off in a great direction. You know, if any of you here are parents and you are considering or questioning whether you're doing a good job, the signs are telling you that you are, you know, even in those difficult moments. Like, and you know, you're doing the best you can and, you know, going above and beyond. You're doing great. Like, don't doubt yourself. You know, sometimes it is a bit of a struggle, right? Yeah. So the signs are also trying to tell you that you are very respected and that you are exuding feminine energy right now as well. And they really want you to kind of continue to be down to earth, continue to be, you know, humble. And if you are on two different paths right now, you're being reassured that you are on the right paths, you know, even if it could feel confusing, maybe even tiring for some of you guys. But the signs are trying to tell you, like, this is like, these are the paths that you're meant to be on right now. Do you know what? If you are feeling tired though at times, and please only take this advice if it makes sense or resonates for you, the advice is to stay inside a bit more. Like, maybe, you know, again, like if you work a lot, if you have a lot of responsibilities, you may feel like you need to balance that with, you know, going out, doing this and doing that, and just not kind of staying in work mode, like, which makes sense. But instead of like being out and about, and especially if you are feeling drained and you have a bunch of shit going on, the signs are actually telling you that you can or you should just chill out on that for a little while, not indefinitely, of course, but just for a little while. You're being encouraged not to be worried or fear future changes. Whatever happens, you'll work it out, you'll be just fine. The signs are also trying to tell you to make a decision about your career or job. Again, don't rush in making this decision. Two of Wands, maybe weighing out the pros and cons, planning ahead. Um, again, with each of these cards, like there's this element of waiting, like with the Two of Wands, the flipping Hangman and the Empress just chilling out, looking pretty. Like there is this energy of waiting. So some of you are being encouraged to wait, like being patient with yourself, with a process. Yeah. So yeah, some of you are being, maybe you have to make a decision about your career or about your job, or you feel like you do. I mean, this decision could be referring to sticking to something, maybe finding something with more financial benefits or stability. This could be referring to an investment, or again, something you are more aware of. Maybe even giving more time and energy to your job or another part of your life. So maybe some of you will have to make a decision about that. Take your time. And for some of you, actually, the signs are trying to tell you that you will be moving soon. You may already be aware, actually, that of a moving process, or maybe you're intentionally trying to move. But yeah, it feels like in terms of that situation, you're just being encouraged not to worry, and to just wait out the process. But the signs are trying to encourage you as well to keep your options open. It's also actually trying to tell you to hold on to something, whether this is holding on to a vision, this could be about something you've been fighting for as well. And this may not be for everyone, but for some of you, there is someone who is trapped, limited in what they are able to offer. Maybe this person is I don't know, they feel limited in some way. Like, I don't know if this is in terms of their mentality, in terms of their situation, like their personal lives, in terms of maybe their job, in terms of a relationship. But whatever the case is, this person is limited. Like, for some of you, this person could even be in prison. But the signs are trying to tell you that this person is trying to reach out to you. They want to reach out to you. But in terms of them reaching out to you, honestly, do what feels right for you. And for some of you, they could just be reaching out to apologize, really. They may not have intentions of kind of like dragging it out or anything like that. But yeah, it feels like your guides just want to kind of give you a heads up on that person and on that situation, so that maybe you don't feel a bit blindsided when they do reach out, if they are able to reach out anyways. But anyways, that is all I have for this reading. If you have chosen another group, I will see you in that reading. If not, I do hope this could resonate. I do hope it can make sense. And take care of yourself, all right? Bye. Hello. If you've chosen the third group, this heart-shaped stone that this reading is for you, okay? So what have the signs been trying to tell you? Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles upright. We also have the Devil in reverse. And we also have the Tower in reverse. 15, 16, Tower, Devil, in reverse. All right, so some of you could be going through a situation where you are being required to make a sacrifice, but it feels like the signs want you to be very careful, when considering if you should make this sacrifice. If anything, the signs are telling you not to make this sacrifice, but they kind of just want you to, think it through for yourself. Like, I'm not going to make decisions for you. No, I'm not saying that, by the way. Like, your guides are saying that, but they kind of they don't want you to make this sacrifice, but they want you to kind of maybe come to that conclusion on your own. But again, that message isn't for everyone though. But anyways, it does feel like the signs are trying to tell you to work hard. The signs want to encourage you to master something as well, or find something that you're interested in that will be a nice, I don't know if distraction is the right word, but like maybe a nice distraction, a hobby, maybe during your downtime. So like maybe that's so that your mind doesn't wander. It's like, when some people have too much free time, they can get into trouble. Not saying that's that's the case for you guys. But that could be, for some of you, maybe, something similar. So that could be why you're being encouraged to master something, find a hobby, find something you're interested in. Again, like this could be through, self-teaching or teaching yourself something. But the signs are trying to tell you again, I don't know. This could be this may not be for everyone, but for some of you, the signs are trying to tell you to find a new job. If this is something that you've already been thinking of, especially possibly search for a job that is more aligned with what you're good at or what you're interested in. Maybe even kind of get an experience, maybe gaining extra qualifications or doing courses about something that you're interested in to make you more like desirable for, future roles. But yeah, the signs kind of want you to know that you're about to enter a period of hustling, of hard work. If you're already in that energy, if you're already in that period, the signs are trying to tell you that it may continue for a little while, but it will be worth it, But the signs really want you to continue, or they want you to apply yourself to something. The signs are trying to encourage you to let go of an addiction or something that could become an addiction. This could, with the devil in reverse, this could actually, let me see. Actually, do you know what? It feels like something, it feels like a current energy. It doesn't feel like something you've already let go of. And, this doesn't have to be necessarily referring to like smoking or like drugs or alcohol. It could be referring to an addiction to, I don't know, maybe being inside, being isolated, maybe an addiction to going out, or I don't know, seeking validation from things or from people, from certain foods, it could be anything that makes sense for you. And it may not even be an addiction now, but it could like go that way if you like aren't careful or aren't, practicing moderation. And it feels like someone here really wants to remind you of how far you have come and the challenges that you have worked hard to change and overcome. Like the signs are trying to tell you that you need to be proud of yourself, acknowledge who and how you were then and compare that to how you are now. Like, look at the difference, like your guides are literally saying like, wow, look at that growth. They want you to be ambitious, continue to be ambitious. This message is specifically from your guides though, or your higher power, your higher self, whatever it is you align with. But they want you to be super proud of liberating yourself, truly. And it feels like you've also done a great job in changing your mindset, changing your behaviors, and the sides want to encourage you to remain positive. Okay, so the reason why that message is coming out, because some of you could be doubting the results. Like maybe some of you like, oh, I've done all of this, I've done this, and I've done that. Like I've grown, but where are the results, And it feels like your guys want you to, keep focus, keep the vision, because, you will see those results eventually. And yeah, they just want to remind you of that. it just feels like for this group, you're going through a big transformation. And I mean, you've probably been through a bunch of transformations, awakenings already. But the signs are trying to tell you that you're currently going through a spiritual awakening at the moment. But it feels like this time around it's a bit different, you know, and you know, like more times, like spiritual awakenings and transformations are difficult and they're chaotic. But it feels like this time around, like the process is actually going to be quite gentle, you know. But just because it's gentle and just because it's not obvious and it's in your face and it's loud, like just because it is more subtle, they don't want you to doubt the process that you're going through or the changes that you're making, if you know what I mean. You know, it's like maybe in the past, um you know, maybe in the past, like your guides, your higher powers had to yell at you. They had to, you know, with the tower as well, like maybe they had to kind of throw chaos and destruction and um, big changes, like groundbreaking changes into your life in order for you to kind of get a point, you know, get a message. It's like I had to yell at you, I had to beat you over the head, right? Whereas now I can just ask you nicely, right? So it feels like you've been through a lot already. So now I don't need to go through that approach. But just because I'm not taking that approach with you, don't think I'm not there. Don't think that you won't see like the results, you know, and stuff like that. Um, So yeah, it feels like the signs are trying to encourage you to keep it up. You know, they want you to maintain this balance and the connection you have with your guides as well. Sorry. So yeah, the signs are also trying to tell you that you are always being guided, you're always being protected as well. This group is making me a little emotional. The signs are also trying to tell you that you don't need to force a change within your environment, within yourself. They kind of want you to trust yourself to know when something is right for you. Again, like your guys aren't going to keep beating you over the head, you know, they want you to trust yourself now. You know, we've been through a lot, but now you have the tools, you have the knowledge, you have like the strength to kind of just rely on yourself, rely on your intuition. Like, I don't need to keep guiding you, you know? I'm not saying that I won't guide you because I'm always here, like, I'm always protecting you, always loving you. And, you know, I will guide you in subtle ways, but like, you're taking the lead at this point. Like, you're driving the car, like, I'm just in the passenger seat, you know? Um, and yeah, they kind of just want you to trust yourself, trust your intuition at this point. The signs are also trying to tell you that if you have or if you do encounter a dead end, a blocked path, that is probably a sign to try a different or new direction, or a different door, a new route, different idea, or just a different approach, you know? And yeah, finally, it feels like the signs are also trying to encourage you to speak your mind more. Do you have more from this? Speak your mind more. Yeah. Do you have more for this? But anyways, like that is what that's coming out for this group. I do hope it could resonate and make sense. If you have chosen another group, whether that be another tarot group or another oracle group, I will see you in that reading. But if not, please take care of yourselves, all right? Bye. Hi, if you've chosen group 4, the smaller clear quartz geode, then this reading is for you. So I'll start off with your tarot cards. I mean, not your tarot cards, we're not doing that in this reading. So, anyways, I'll start off with these oracle cards. So we have Sea Otter Happiness. What are the signs trying to tell you? It says, be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let go of worry, instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So what are the signs trying to tell you with this card here? So it feels like the signs are trying to encourage you to be happy or to reassure you that you're definitely entering a period of happiness where you are able to be more chill, experience more freedom, maybe be in a more playful energy as well. And it feels like you're also entering a period where you will be able to kind of release certain expectations, release control, um, enjoy your life a bit more, enjoy day to day things a bit more, like the simple stuff, you know. So it doesn't necessarily even feel like this group is struggling with worry or anything like that. I mean, if those moments do crop up in regards to certain areas of your life, try not to worry so much, you know. But it does feel like for this group, you are being encouraged to kind of adopt or just kind of try being a more loving and kind of carefree energy, really, you know. So we also have unconventional. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. What are the signs trying to tell you? So yeah, the signs are just trying to tell you or encourage you or kind of just give you that boost in confidence that you don't need to try and be like other people, you know, you don't need to try and gain acceptance from other people. Like you're good, your unique qualities are amazing. Um, you know, it's made you who you are, and it will kind of also make, I don't know if I'm gonna phrase this right, but make you who you're gonna be. Like that's what's gonna lead you to, you know, your highest self as well. So that like the signs are trying to tell you not to like doubt your unique qualities. And some of you as well could be on a new path soon that could make you like like this path could, I don't know how to put it, but like steer you away from what's considered traditional, normal, typical. But they kind of just want, like, when that situation does come around, they kind of just want you to feel comfortable with it and not feel like you're making a mistake or feel like, you know, it's wrong. So we also have school. Examine your beliefs about being tested. So the signs are trying to tell you that you will be tested soon, and this does feel like it is in terms of a change, in terms of a new phase, a transformation. What are you being tested about necessarily, though? Why are you being tested? And for some of you, what's being tested is your loyalty to your responsibilities. But please only take that message if it makes sense. It seems kind of specific, you know, with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We also have simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. So yeah, kind of similar with the sea otter energy. It feels like the signs are trying to tell you to I don't know if it's about seeking simple pleasures or kind of just feeling cool with the simple pleasures and, you know, the simple things in life. Actually, do you know what it is? For some of you, the signs are actually trying to tell you to take a more simple approach, to take a more relaxed approach to certain areas of your life. So no responsibility, no work. I mean, this for some of you, this could be referring to work actually. Maybe, especially if you kind of work in an environment that's quite fast paced, or you feel like you need to be on the go, keep it moving. They kind of just want you to slow down, simplify, you know, your routine or your work schedule or the way you kind of go about your work. And finally, we have Hawk Messenger. Very nice. So it says, Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities. Eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So there's definitely, that message came out a bit earlier about a new phase, a transformation. So either the signs are trying to, kind of give you a heads up about that transformation, or if you're currently going through that transformation, like they just kind of want you to take it easy. Yeah, maybe not worry about it. But yeah, let yourself ascend to new heights. You have a bright future. Bright future. So it feels like this group, I don't know what previous groups you picked, but it feels like your guys have actually trying to been like getting onto you about sending you messages, like maybe through dreams, and stuff like that. But yeah, the signs are trying to tell you to actually pay attention to the signs and what that could be like, kind of like, again, slowing down so you're able to kind of think about it, meditate on it, really consider what the signs have been, trying to tell you as well. So it actually says open your greater vision to see the signs. So for some of you, maybe you actually need to slow down in order to kind of consider these signs and notice these signs, even like, especially if you've been hustling, you've been working hard, you've been, whether this is responsibilities, maybe you've been keeping busy, like intentionally keeping yourself busy, maybe when you don't necessarily have to be so busy. But whatever the case is, it feels like your guides, your higher power, your higher self, whatever it is you align with, they really want you to be aware of the messages that are being sent to you and the signs that are being sent to you as well. So I know the tarot was kind of a bit more in depth in terms of the signs, what the signs have been trying to tell you. So yeah, the signs are trying to tell you to definitely remain focused on your priorities, but maybe eliminate distractions or unnecessary extra work, just so that you can pay more attention and kind of open your vision. And again, like maybe this will allow you or help you to ascend and transform, similar to that message that was coming up earlier. All right. But anyways, I'll put this here now. But that is all I have for this group. I do hope it can resonate. I do hope it can make sense and be helpful. But I'm wishing you the best, all right? Please take care. Bye. Okay, if you've chosen the 5th group, the Selenite wand, then this reading is for you, okay? So, yeah. So what have the signs been trying to tell you? So we have Unicorn, infinite possibilities. It says you are the sovereign of the seen and of unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you, beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light, abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary, and become a legend. Okay. Let me put this here. So what have the signs been trying to tell you? All right, so there could be 2 different messages for this group in regards to this card. But it feels like for some of you, the signs are trying to tell you that you have infinite possibilities. You have a lot of possibilities. But for others of you, this is actually referring to like an outcome. It's like the possibilities of that outcome is endless depending on what you do now, so yeah, that's the message for some of you guys as well. But yeah, the signs are trying to tell you that you do have options. Oh, that was clarified by the 7 of Cups that came out. So yeah, you do have options. The signs are also trying to tell you to abandon, let go of anything that kind of puts you in a dark space. It doesn't even necessarily have to be like a negative space, but like just like a dark kind of energy. Like they definitely want you to focus on things that are more, you know, light, like more hopeful, maybe more positive, you know. The signs are also trying to tell you that you're very beautiful. They don't want you to doubt that as well. You know, it feels like, you know, if this group, if you do struggle with like having both positive and negative thoughts, you know, and not to say that certain negative thoughts that you may have are like bad or anything. I know certain times that could definitely help a person out, you know what I mean? But it feels like for this group, the signs are actually trying to tell you that right now, they definitely want you to listen to your more, you know, your more positive thoughts, your more hopeful and optimistic thoughts, you know? So we also have wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So the signs are trying to tell you that I don't know if this is in regards to mental health actually for some of you. It could be in regards to your health in other ways, but it feels like the signs are trying to reassure you that you will be okay, you will get healthier, you're in the process of becoming healthier as well, and that you are recovering and that you're gonna be all right. Okay. The signs actually could be trying to tell you as well to be more conscious about um, you know, what you're kind of digesting, what you're maybe this could be physically digesting, like what you're eating and stuff like that. But for others of you, this is in terms of thoughts, this is in terms of the things that you watch, you know, maybe the people, opinions that you kind of surround yourself with. They just kind of want you to be more mindful of how those external things influence you, you know? We also have do not be frustrated, let go, and feel peaceful. So the signs are trying to tell you to let go of something in order to feel more peaceful. I'm going to see if I can clarify what that could be for some of you. Maybe, I don't know if you picked a tarot group, maybe one or more tarot groups. Um, there could have been a message in that reading as to what you could benefit from letting go of. But I'm going to see if there's like any additional messages. So what are you being encouraged to let go of? Encouraged to let go of. So you have Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so with the Page of Pentacles, for some of you, this could be referring to, what's the word, like immaturity. So let go of, you know, certain things that could be considered immature. Let me see. Maybe let go of the idea that you're thinking you're not doing enough, that you're not excelling, that you're underachieving in some way. Maybe for some of you, let go of the idea that you can't seize new opportunities. Again, that message was clarified by the Seven of Cups. What else? What else should you Let go of. I mean, this could, there could be certain things going on in your life, maybe in your mind, if maybe in your work or certain areas of your life that, are disrupting your peace. And this may not necessarily be letting those things go, especially if that's like not much of an option for you, but you are being maybe considered to kind of go about it a different way. See if you can approach it in a different way so that it can be more peaceful, so that it can feel more relaxed and chill. Let go of. And for some of you, you're being asked to consider letting go of things that make you feel not grounded as well. We also have guide, following the footprints of greatness. So the signs are also trying to tell you to seek guidance, seek like advice. Like say for example, you want to do X, Y, and Z, kind of seek out someone who is already doing X, Y, and Z. And again, like this could be getting hands-on experience, hands-on advice. For others of you, this could be like watching and learning, kind of analyzing their process, seeing what you can apply to yourself and your own life and your own process, so it could be in that way. And finally we have Ram, perseverance. Nice. So you have many gifts, no problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience you can reach your mountaintop, never give up, and good luck will follow. So the signs definitely want you to trust yourself, and with the unicorn and with what do rams have? Are they considered horns? But anyways, I know that they're not considered antlers. I know that for sure. But anyways, that is like, it feels like, trusting your intuition. Let me see something. To continue to persevere. And again, like you guys could have infinite possibilities. It could be that you have a lot of gifts, a lot of talents, and that the signs are trying to ask you to utilize those gifts, utilize those talents, persevere, even if it may not go the way that you want it to go initially, or it might be moving slowly. Be patient with yourself, and eventually you will reach, as it says, your mountaintop. You will reach your goal. Yeah, never give up, and good luck will follow. So that's what the signs are trying to tell you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on an idea you have. Explore your gifts, explore the possibilities. Do what you can now, or change what you can now. I don't know if it's about changing anything, but I know there was a message earlier about, it's like what you do now could definitely, could like impact the outcome in different ways. So the signs are asking you to consider how your actions now impact or will impact your future or future outcomes, But anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it could resonate, make sense, be helpful. But I am wishing you the best, all right? Please take care. Bye. Hi, if you've chosen the sixth group, the clear quartz geode, but the slightly bigger geode, then the reading is for you. What have the signs been trying to tell you? Okay, nice. So we have tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So some of you could be feeling fiery about something. Some of you could be feeling really passionate about something. Like some of you could be feeling really drawn towards something, and the signs are trying to tell you like that you can go for it. Like you are, you know, let me see, what's the right word? Yeah, that you are unstoppable, and that you should follow your passion. For some of you, your passion is your power. With the Knight of Pentacles, maybe your passion is something that will kind of help you move forward in life, or just kind of offer you a lot of fulfillment. But for a lot of you, there is a message that what you're passionate about, what you're really talented at, um, and again, this doesn't even have to be a talent. Like if you're passionate about speaking, then that's where your power is. That's where like your success or your fulfillment will be. If you're passionate about, I don't know, something creative or about designing, I don't know, whatever it could be, maybe health, I don't know. But whatever it is, like that's where your power is. Like that's where you'll find a lot more fulfillment. And some of you could already be feeling quite fiery, feeling quite brave and bold, and like, I got this, like, I can do it. Some of you could be feeling like that already, and the signs are just trying to tell you that good, like, that's the energy you should be in. Like, you're in the right energy right now. You should be feeling like that. You should be feeling confident in yourself. Um, did you have more from this one? And the signs are also trying to tell you that you will get support, you will get help when that time comes, like when you need that help and when you need that support the most, like that's when you will get it. So not to worry about that so much. Not saying that you are worried about that, but yeah, if it does come up in the future. So we also have stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So the signs are trying to tell you to like, maybe you have ideas, maybe you have goals, maybe you have passion, and the signs are trying to tell you to like continue to put action and real intention behind those goals, those ideas that you have, and like nothing will stop you. Remain positive, keep a positive mindset, and like you will achieve a positive outcome. Do you have more from this? We also have dance, move to the rhythm of your soul. Like there's so much fiery energy for this group. And when I was clarifying certain messages with this tiger card, a lot of wands cards were coming out. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands came out a few times as well. So yeah, for some of you, like there could be Ace of Wands, there could be some fast movement coming up for you guys. Continue to be brave, continue to be bold, and kind of leading with that fire you have. For some of you, the signs could be trying to tell you to, keep moving as well. Again, like this could be in terms of action. For some of you, this could be in terms of actually like kind of physically moving your body. For some of you, this is referring to a celebration, and this could be referring to a transformation. I mean, with the Lovers card coming out, this could be a transformation within yourself, kind of finding that nice balance, with yourself or in a different area of your life. But for others of you, this could be maybe finding balance with a person in a relationship. One moment. So some of you, like, with the Death card, with the Ace of Wands coming out, it feels like either there's going to be like a really passionate reset. Like this could be in referring to like different areas of your life, whatever one that makes more sense for you. But for some of you, I am hearing like it could be in terms of like a relationship, maybe I don't know if an official relationship, it could be a current relationship that you already have, and that passion could be returning to that relationship. But for others of you, this could be referring to like how do I put this in like a PG kind of way, but like referring to like great chemistry, you know, great chemistry experiences, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that could be what the signs are trying to tell you as well. We also have willpower. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress levels. Again, clarified by the King of Wands. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It feels like this group you already have willpower. If you are kind of questioning your willpower or you're having some doubts, don't kind of just move forward. Be bold, be brave. Um, Let me see actually. But for a lot of you, this feels like you already have the willpower to do what you need to do and, you know, kind of get things done, all right? So they kind of just want you to continue with that energy and the path that you're currently on. And finally, we have butterfly, rebirth. So it says here, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So the signs are trying to tell you that you are either currently going through a rebirth, a change, a transformation, or you will be. Um, the signs are trying to like tell you if you do feel like you need to reinvent yourself, or you kind of feel like you are on the path of reinventing yourself. You know, this could be intentional, it could be unintentional, just kind of life pushes you in a different direction. So you kind of gotta, you know, switch up with the changes, right? So for some of you, you're being encouraged to, keep with it, or just maybe not feel bad about the changes you're going through. And these changes will bring you rewards. You know, and some people may not understand your journey. That's fine. You know, like try not to let that impact you in any way. Not saying to like cut those people off or anything like that. I mean, do what feels best for you. Um, but yeah, the signs are also trying to tell you to speak up more. Maybe you have a lot of words, King of Pentacles, a lot of words, a lot of wisdom to share with people. So yeah, try not to doubt the wisdom that you have. Be more vocal about it. And yeah, like that is all I have though for this group. I do hope it can resonate. I do hope it can make sense, be helpful. But I'm wishing you the best, okay? Please take care. Bye.